Greetings, vapors, and welcome to another Move to Vapor product showcase. As always, my name is Thomas, and I'll be your product demonstrator for the day. Today, we're going a different route on the different types of products that we offer. I've been showing a lot of the salt nick-based devices and some other batteries. Well, today, I'm going to show you about the TFV9 Mini and the TFV9 Proper. Both of these are 510 threaded tanks. That can go onto a mod of various sorts, and we'll demonstrate that toward the end of the video. But before we do that, let's go ahead and jump in. Let's take a look at both of these packaging contents, and we'll see what you get whenever you purchase one. So as stated, these are the TFV9 Mini tank and the TFV9 tank. We'll just call that the regular one for the purposes of this video. Both of the contents of these boxes, we'll start with the TFV9 Mini first. Free candy. Don't need that. That is the TFV9 Mini and, more free candy, and the TFV9 Proper. Now, in both of these kits, you will get not only the tank with a 0.15 ohm atomizer already screwed into it. You'll also get an extra piece of glass, and we can see that here, minus the instructions and warranty information, and apparently more candy. We'll get an extra piece of glass, extra coil in the TFV9, and in the TFV9 Mini you've got your glass and your extra 0.15 ohm atomizer. And underneath this you'll have the instruction booklet, and you'll also get extra gaskets, as you can see here, for both of these tanks. Now, both of these tanks, their coils are interchangeable. They are interchangeable with each other. Excuse me. And the neat thing about these is that both of these do allow the use of the TFV8 Baby Beast coils. So you're able to use that, the TFV9 coils, which are mesh-based, and we also provide the Geek Vape Cerberus coils that are mesh. Those will also fit in here. So you have a wide array of options to get your different types of vape, whether you want something that's a little bit more voluminous of vapor, or if you want just a little bit but with more flavor. So let's go ahead and take a look at both of these tanks. They function the same way. I'm going to show you the TFV9, the regular size version. The TFV9 Mini functions the exact same way. The only difference between the two really is this is a 3 milliliter capacity tank, and this is a 6.5 milliliter tank. So we'll put off the TFV9 Mini to the side. So this is the TFV9. Again, the larger version. This is a 28 millimeter diameter base, and the Mini is a 22 millimeter base. The only difference is that the 28 millimeter will not function on devices that are 22 millimeters and lower. The 28 will function on just anything that has a nice flat top for the 510 threaded deck or surface of your mod. So you do have your adjustable airflow down here at the bottom, and in the beginning, whenever you do get it, it is a very tight turn, but it does stop. It does not keep going all the way around. You also have a bubble glass that allows you to have that extra 0.5 milliliters of juice to be added, and at the very bottom it does unscrew to where you're able to take out the coil that is here. As stated before, let's see if my camera can get it. There we go, just a little bit. You can kind of see that in there. That's a mesh-based coil compared to just a regular 2 or 3 windings of a wire to go down the middle of it. Now, to fill this up, Smok, or Smok, however you want to say it, did revamp the way that you fill this compared to the regular Baby Beast tanks. I believe the Baby Beast version 2, the TFV8 Baby Beast version 2, and the Prince tanks both have a button that you hit to slide open. I like this a little bit better, as this right here, you can tell by the little arrow, this is where you're supposed to turn it. So if you pull up, you can kind of see that there. You see the latching mechanism underneath there. Now you're able to open it up, fill it in the air hole, the juice hole there. There's your chimney from the tank itself. Fill it up there and then close it, but you have to pull up and put it back that way. So again, this will prevent accidental openings. Whenever you do have, say, your mod in a pocket or in a bag, you have to pull this up and twist, and now you're able to fill your juice in without any issue. Just be mindful. You cannot, well, I guess you can. Yeah, all right. Well, I take that back. You don't necessarily have to pull that up to close it. You might want to get it over the lip right here. And then there you go. Now the Mini is a tighter spring. I guess because since it's a smaller diameter of a device, it will be tight the first time that you try to pull up on it. The TFV9 proper has a normal 810 drip tip, so any 810 drip tip should fit in there. The Mini uses a 510 drip tip, so a smaller diameter of a drip tip to inhale off of. Other than that, that's about all there is to it. Let's go ahead and go back up top. Let's give a vape on one of them, and I'll give you my final thoughts. So that is the volume of vapor output that you can come to expect with the TFV9. At least this is the Mini that we're showcasing here. I'm using this on a Geek Vape Aegis X mod. We'll be showcasing that here soon in another video, but for the time being, running this at 30 watts, a little undervolting or a little underwatting the requirements for this, I'm still able to get a good vape and a good amount of vapor and flavor coming from this. I'm currently vaping the butterscotch custard flavor from Jam Monster or Monster Vape Labs. A very good butterscotch back end, but with that little bit of that custard taste to go along with it. It's a very, very good flavor. We just brought that in very recently, so for our users that have been wanting a butterscotch flavor, we now have something for you. But the airflow on this is fantastic. I have it completely wide open, and feels like I can almost just breathe through it, kind of similar to the Aspire Revo or Revo, however you want to say it. It's a very airy type of tank compared to the Baby Beast. You're going to get more airflow with the TFV9 compared to the TFV8 regular size and the Baby Beast. So let's try that one more time, and I'll give you my final thoughts here. So yeah, very good flavor, very good amount of vapor that I get from it, even at a lower wattage. So this would be a tank that I would replace if I wasn't using the UL Crown 4, which we did used to sell. Still using that. But this would be a very, very worthy replacement because of the mesh coil that's inside it. The mesh coil will, think of that like a volleyball net, as you saw before. It covers all of the inside of that atomizer to have more contact with the cotton that's in there to give a more overall even burn and a more overall even vaping experience compared to like a dual or a single coil of wire that goes straight down the middle of that atomizer. With those, you're more apt to get very burnt taste, or hot spots is what some people call it, inside that particular atomizer, to where when you vape you just taste nastiness or a burnt flavor coming from it. That's all I have to show for you for today. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns regarding this product or anything that we do here at Moves to Vapor, by all means please give us a call or come back by, and we'll be more than happy to answer your questions. Also, if you have any suggestions on what we need to bring in, we've got some exciting news that we'll be sharing here shortly. or it may have already been done depending on when this gets uploaded. But by all means, drop us a line, come by, leave a message in down below the video or wherever this video is being shared at, and we'll be more than happy to assist you. Again, my name is Thomas. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day.